When Sarath Babu, at the age of 27, graduated as a top student from the Indian Institute of Management in the city of Ahmedabad, he stunned the business world by turning down a number of job offers that would have made him a wealthy man. Instead, he took a risk by starting his own catering company. A young businessman taking a risk might not seem so surprising. Sarath Babu, however, had come from a life of poverty.
I was born and brought up in a slum in the city of Chennai, Southeast India, with 2 older sisters and 2 younger brothers. My mother was our only support. Every day she held down 3 jobs, selling breakfast on the streets in the morning, working as a dinner lady at a school in the afternoon, and teaching adults in the evenings. She made just 1 rupee a day for 6 people.
Every morning, Sarath Babu helped his mother sell breakfast on the streets of Chennai, and every evening he did his homework in the dark.
I got a good score in the 10th standard exam. However, the fees for the 11th grade were as much as 3,000 rupees. This was a lot of money for my family.
To save for these tuition fees, Sarath Babu took a bookbinding job for the summer. At one point, he even employed 20 other children. It could be said this was his first entrepreneurial experience. On finishing school, Sarath was accepted onto an engineering course at a local college. Money, however, again proved to be the problem.
The fees were around 28,000 rupees. One of my sisters, who was now married, had to pawn her jewelry to lend me the money. Later I got a scholarship and was able to pay her back, but still even simple things like soap or toothpaste were a big expense. Looking at the other students, most of whom came from well-off families, I realized how different their lives were from mine.
While studying for his university entrance exams, Sarath Babu read that 30% of India's population didn't have enough money to eat 2 meals a day. He remembered how it felt to be hungry and wondered what he could do to help. He dreamed of starting his own business and providing a good standard of living for his employees. Yet, here he was, borrowing money to pay for his studies and unable to buy his mother a new house.
I worked at a software company for 30 months to clear my debts. After that, I passed the college entrance exams and got a place at the Indian Institute of Management in Ahmedabad. My studies went from strength to strength, and 2 years later, although I was getting lots of good job offers from some famous companies, I never forgot my dream.
After graduation, Sarath Babu took his biggest gamble, turning down the big job offers and starting his own catering company with a bank loan.
My catering business began with 1 small office and 3 employees. Our first order was selling snacks and tea to a local software company. In our first month, we made 35,000 rupees. Now, my company has an annual turnover of 60 million rupees. However, money and fame are not the most important things in my life. A happy man has family and friends and knows in his heart he lives his life with kindness and honesty. This is how I tried to live when I was poor, and it's still how I try to live now.